Kal Halayim La Yahal Bashem Yahal Shai Bashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahal Bashem Yahal Shai. So, this is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and the earth. My screen's busted. Big Bang. Look, it says a theory, but I'm looking up the thing. So it says the Big Bang event is a physical theory that describes how the universe expanded from an initial state of high density and temperature. Let's look at this motherfucker right here. And you know who you should ask about the Big Bang? I think his name is the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. He's a quantum physics professor. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with the Big Bang, but I see the word quantum fluctuation. uh, 13.77 billion years of expansion. That's how long it took for the Big Bang. Look, and if it started with a light, that's Yahushai. That's the Lord. Basically, everything is like a court, you gotta fight, because Yahushua was fighting with the devil before his passion. And not only that, he was fighting with his people, fighting with the scribes and the Pharisees, fighting with Paul, fighting with Peter. It was all around, everybody has something to fucking say about it. So one of those things is, a contradiction, like fighting. Or maybe you just agree, but not on those exact terms. And if you don't agree on those exact terms, then you start arguing. And when you start arguing, you start defining the things that you're upset about. So one of the things about the Big Bang is that some people say none of you Christians understand the Big Bang. I'll show you. You see that to the left? That light. That's where it began, right? That's where the word began. So the Messiah spoke it into creation. And then after the creation was spoken, then everything else happened, right? That's what you're saying. Because it would be like a shotgun shell. shooting, right? That's what you're telling me with this diagram, Mr. Secular Man. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me that at the light was the beginning, and it shot out like a shotgun shell, full of birdshot, spreading all the stars and the natural gases and the temperatures and the pressures all throughout the existence of space. That's what you're telling me. And also you're telling me that the Bible is wrong. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. You see, it's just gonna be another fight. Why do I want to argue? I don't want to argue with no motherfucking body. Arguing puts me in a bad fucking mood. Did you spill coffee in my car? Bitch, it's my fucking car. Like, man, you women don't understand that you need to shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna be nice and compliment me, shut the fuck up. I don't need to hear you. What the fuck do I need to hear you for? Did you spill coffee in my car? You fucking ungrateful bitch. You women have a lot to answer for. You got it all fucked up, and you made it all fucked up, and now it's bad. It's a bad situation. So, and let's take a look at another one. Look at that one. And they're thinking, you guys are fucking stupid. This one's pretty good right here. You see? And guess what? If I can explain it in my terms, that means I do understand it. Because what's understanding is when you comprehend whatever was being isolated on the table. It's like a karate technique. You can say you know it, but you will be tested on it. Look, we were tested on everything we would do. Like, it's not just about throwing a front kick. They're going to put pressure on you, and they're going to make sure that you know when to throw it. If you want to understand it, you got to study it, scrutinize it, break it down, and put it back together. So take a look at the Big Bang. What the fuck? Right there. So, they're giving it time frames because that's how they can explain it away to them. All right, now let's go back to the script. Chores. In the beginning, let's see. First, beginning, best, chief. Beginning, first, chief, choice part. Choice part is the beginning, right? It sets up the rest. So you got, and even if a so-called Christian can't explain to you, that doesn't mean that the Bible should be disregarded. Your fight is not with just Christianity or the Bible. Your fight is with Yahweh Shai. And you're gonna get killed. Christians are stupid. But I'm not a Christian. I'm a real Christian. Because I follow Yahweh Shai. See, that's what it is. Because you break down the words, you don't understand what the fucking words mean. That means that you don't understand. But you break down the words and then you do understand. So, man. And the only reason you say that the the Bible isn't true, it's just a form of control. Imagine this. Imagine you're right and everything is based on chaos. And you decide, and you, the man that said that on some podcast, and you decide to have a family. But other men decide to rape and kill your family and have you watch. Do you accept that as natural law now because it's chaotic? You wouldn't want justice? And if you don't want justice, then you're wicked. Because that's fucking wicked. So what that means to me is you're a misotheist. You hate God. He exists. You recognize he exists. But you hate him because he allows bad things to happen. No, he doesn't allow them. He makes them happen. He orchestrates them. Now let's see the origin from the same as Rosh, head, top, summit, upper part, chief, total, sum, height, front, beginning. So that's about it. And the beginning is Rosh Yath or Rashiyath. So now we're going to get in the word. And then remember that I'm explaining to you what happened, right there. And then you might ask the question, well, how do you get that his voice, blah, 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 his voice? Okay, cool, dude. I'll show you right now, bruh. Hang 10. John 1:1, in the beginning, there's that word again. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with, it says God, but we know it's Yahweh. And the Word was power. So now we got to interchange those words, God. That's pretty self-explanatory, but you want to break it down, and I just don't get it. Well, then you're just wicked. You just don't get it. Fine. I don't have to explain anything to you. But there it is. See, the word, speech, word uttered by a living, what someone has said, decree, mandate, and wouldn't it be a decree and a mandate to let it be like the beginning? I don't know what he said. To say, to speak, command, So you got to think about that. And now we got to go to okay, so John 5:23 says, then that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son, honoreth not the Father, which hath sent him. Alright, so let's see, I think it's over here. 22. So this is why, John 5:22, for the Father judgeth no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son. So there. The Son is his word. His name is Yahushua. He spoke the creation of existence. He spoke it. Okay, that's how powerful he is. His father, him and his father are dark-skinned black, so-called black men with afros. They got style. They ain't fucking salty Edomites. Or should I say saltless Edomites. So there you go. Till next time I say shalom.